Well, that was annoying. Okay, right. I think we're back. Yeah, I think we are indeed back. Saying that the stream rate isn't that great, but we are back. Yeah, so that will explain it. All my kids have reset all of my settings. Every single setting for streaming they've messed about with. So that would explain why I was having a few issues there. My kids seem to have somehow unlocked the PC and have reset the whole lot. So my stream rate was going funny, my bit rate was going nuts, Stadia wasn't working, and then the Xbox was on, but the TV was off, so it was wasting a lot of power. The Xbox was just idling and downloading something. I don't know what it was downloading, but it was downloading something. So yeah, and Stadia wasn't working. But now Stadia's back. Right, back to where we were. That's why you don't have kids. Yeah, I'm about 9 years in. I'm 9 years too late for that now, unfortunately. But anyway. We should have some audio coming through any moment now for the game. We should be back in business. Right, sorry about that, people. As I say, I rebooted the whole system and then I noticed that all of my settings have been reset to defaults, so it completely messed up everything. And it also looks like my stream on Stadia is a little messed up as well. Hello Storm, hello Killer Platypus. Hopefully everybody will start filtering in soon as well. I'm just going to check my Stadia settings also, because it looks like it's a little bit blocky. We might have to lower down the resolution today. What are we running at? We'll run it at 720p just to be absolutely certain, because it appears that it's not going to be a good technical day, but we should have fun nonetheless. We will have fun nonetheless. We will be running at a lower resolution than we normally do, but we will be running. That's good. Das ist gut, ja. Ja. Okay, so now I'm just going to switch the audio so I can hear it. My speakers and my headset, and I'm going to do the same for your sound. Okay. Hurrah! We're in. So who's up for a little bit of crowd play today? Hi little cat, how are you? Get my camera going. Oh, even the camera's kind of green screen settings have messed up slightly. What on earth are my kids done? I don't know. But we should be good to go anyway. It looks like I might have a bit of a stuttery stream to begin with. Hey Dominic. Your internet is chugging. Yeah, I know that feeling. Mine is chugging too, from the look of things. But we should be able to get this going. So let's play crowd play. So if you haven't played crowd play before, it's super simple. All that you need is a Stadia account, you need a Chrome based web browser, and you need the free trial for the Stadia Pro to play this particular game. Wow, okay, my connection is not stable tonight. We might have to look at that in a wee bit. Okay, I'm just opening up the room to everybody. Oop, I've opened it and now I'm closing it again. Right. Okay. It's saying I need a better connection to play. What the heck is going on? Okay, bear with me a second. Bear with me a second. I'm trying to figure out what else could be using my bandwidth, because this is a bandwidth issue, not a Stadia issue, not the game issue. This is a my kids have been fiddling issue, and it's really, really annoying me at this point. So let's turn off everything else that uses bandwidth. Hopefully this will sort out the problem. Otherwise we might have to scramble quite badly and think of an alternative, and I really don't want to do that. I want to play Bomberman. I want to play crowd play, as I'm sure everybody in this chat wants to also. So bear with me. My VR server's just switched on for some reason. Don't know why, but never mind about that. We are back in. Yes, Sean, my wife was on her phone as well before. I had to tell her off about that.
But I'm streaming, goddammit!
Oh, and it would help if I actually turned the crowd play on, wouldn't it? That would be a bonus, huh? Oops, we forgot to actually switch crowd play on. So people have been queuing up and they've not been able to get anywhere at this point. But that has now been rectified. Huzzah. Crowd play is on. And you people should now be able to join into the room as soon as I open it up for you guys. So, we're opening as many slots as we can. And we're opening the room. So now, underneath my chat, you should see a Play with Juggernaut button pop up. If it's not there, refresh your browser. And once you've got that chat button there, all that you need, as I say, is a Stadia account. If you have a Stadia account, then you've signed up or you have Pro. If you don't have Pro, you can set up a 3-month trial for Pro, and then you can get this game for free as part of that trial. Little Tin Cat's jumped in, Gibran has jumped in. People are starting to filter their way through now. Huzzah, finally, after multitudes and multitudes of frickin' hiccups. Here we go. We can finally start playing.
Ah, seriously? Now the Joker joined the room. Yes? No, man, that's my back, man. Man, Kitty's been a dildo.
Yeah, I do love South Park. Okay, it's good to know that people are in. I know Joker is you, Logic Q. How could I forget? Right, so we've got a few more people starting in the queue. They're just jumping in at the moment. To start the evening off, after that minor setback, we'll go nice and light. We won't do the Battle Royale mode to begin with right off the bat. We will do some standard battles on random rooms. Okay? Because, let's be honest, 4 people in the 64 player mode is just, yeah, it's going to be a little bit uneventful. So we'll do the traditional modes to start with, and as more people filter through, like Howard 1029, we will jump into Battle 64. Andre, you're Gibran. Okay, great. That's good to know. Okay, and we've got our first battle, so let's roll, shall we? We'll wait for one more minute before we begin the game. Hopefully, if I leave it that minute, the internet will settle, and we'll be able to have a really smooth, fun experience. Okay, so I'm pumped. I've been waiting to play this for a few days, man. I played with Joker in a little private stream on Wednesday, I think it was. There were 4 of us and we had a great time. So this game works really well in small groups of people, and it works brilliantly in big groups like we had on Monday, where we had a whole room full of people playing it and just going absolutely mental. Okay, we're heading down to the 1 minute stage. Everybody's ready because let's begin. And what character am I going to be? What character are you going to be? I'm going to be Simon Belmont. And it looks like we've got 2 white bombers, we've got a pink bomber, and we got another Simon Belmont. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're good to go. Oh, Gibron's just changed the bill, I think it is. Good luck, have fun. Let me know what the audio levels are like. Because, as I say, everything on my settings has been reset. Everything. Thanks to my delightful children. I'm guessing it's my 2-year-old hammering the buttons like a lunatic. I've got a stream deck which lights up, and it's like a fly to a lamp, you know. Okay, so I'm in the top left corner, and I am getting some flame power-ups off the bat, making my bomb big and strong. Oh, I got double bomb action now. And I've got a kick slider. Triple the fun. Pink is down. I repeat, the pink is down. But she's got her revenge cart going. Ooh, that was close. I'm jumping on the Louie. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh no, there goes my Louie. I'm still slowed. Ooh. I really need that slow to go away. Really need that slow to go away. Anytime now would be good. Oh, it's me versus white. Oh, no. No! Ooh. Just about survived there. Yeah! Got her. That was close. Hey, Juggy, where are you playing? It doesn't show you playing on stream. I'm playing Stadia. We're playing on the Stadia. So I've turned my camera off briefly because we are having technical issues, but it seems like those technical issues are now over, so I will put the camera on again soon. But Derivative, you should have seen it the other day when this game launched. Konami came in and jumped in. They jumped on chat. Derivative, you still can. You can still jump into Stadia. All that you need is a free account. You can use a free account, you can have a free trial of Stadia Pro, and then this game comes included for free with that trial of Stadia Pro. So you can play it for nothing for a month. So jump in, set up that account. You can set it up directly from underneath my chat in YouTube. You just click the Play with Juggernaut button or Join Stadia button, whatever's there. And you should be able to jump in the fun. So Kevin W, keeps saying you're not allowed in when you join the crowd play. It could be because we're in the middle of a match right now. What happens is when the match ends, it kicks everybody out and then it starts all over again. So you might have to wait for the next set of rounds, Kevin. Hopefully by then you should be able to jump in. But yeah, this crowd plays a new feature coming up for Stadia. It's not out available to the public yet, but a few of us on the interwebs have access to it on our channels, and myself being one of them. There are a couple of games that support crowdplay, this and Mortal Kombat 11 right now, but there are more games coming in the future, and of course when the feature goes fully live and available to the public, there will be lots and lots of games that will support it, and it's going to be a good time. Oh no! I'm dead already. I am out of the game. But I can come back in with the revenge card. Where is the revenge card? It should be coming into play any moment now. Here I am. This is my chance at redemption. If I can kill somebody, I take their place on the map. Oh, she's done for. Oh, but I didn't get to jump in because she was the last lady standing.
Justice always prevails.
Little Toon Cat takes it. Little Toon Cat wins the game. Well done, Little Toon Cat. Hi Discworld, how are you? The room is open again, people, so jump on in the queue. Just hit that button underneath my chat and you will jump back into the game. We are playing standard battle rules to begin with. As more people filter in, we might jump to Battle 64, which is the Battle Royale mode. But in reality, every mode in Bomberman's a Battle Royale. Battle Royale is just another word for last man standing. And Bomberman was one of the original games that put that on the map. Back in 1983, when it was called Eric and the Floaters, Bomberman was deathmatch based then. And it was absolutely wonderful, despite the weird name. And then of course it changed to Bomberman. You had Dyna Blaster, Wario Blast. They're all Bomberman series games, just under several different names. And every single one of them has been a damn good time. Oh, and I see I've got a little bit of waviness here in the corner. I need to bring my green screen up a touch. There, that'll do. Hey, Lord Vivek, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. I'm just gonna crop a little bit of my camera to make sure that that annoying line isn't seen by the masses. Okay, we've got more people filtering in. We've got Benny, we've got Lord Vivek, we've got Little Toon Cat back in the fray. Joker is back in. That's Sean, he's ginger, but we like him anyway. Don't worry. The only thing you don't like about crowdplay is that it kicks you out every game. Yeah, that's the game designer's choice as far as I'm aware. Because it kind of expects people to cycle through. When you're a big streamer, you're a big player, you think of Dr. Disrespect and he gets 1 million viewers. 64 people is a drop in the ocean to a guy like that, you know? And he wants to keep that rolling, keep it rolling, play with some people, then let them out and get the next load in. For streamers like myself, I'm lucky if I get 64 people in the room at once. So for me, it doesn't work quite as well. And it is a bit of annoyance to kick everyone out, which it does automatically, and then wait for them to feed back in. I wish there was an option to let me pick what I want to do, if I want to keep people in or boot them. I wish there was that option there, but you never know, they can always be updated. The great thing about Stadia is it's always a working platform. They can always improve, they can always make better renders, they can release things in 8K, they can do all this extra stuff without us having to lift a finger to do it. And that's one of the parts of the appeal. And what I like about that is it works with controllers as well. I mean, you might not have the Stadia controller available to you, but you can literally pick up any Xbox controller, any PlayStation 4 controller, which I don't have to hand, literally hook it up to the PC. The Stadia says, great, okay, we've seen the controller, you're good to go. And that will work with future controllers as well. So when the Xbox Series X pad comes out, when the PS5 pad comes out, you'll be able to hook it up to your PC and just go. And that kind of thing is what is really appealing with Stadia to me. Now it looks like we're waiting for one more person in the queue. I'm wondering if that's you, Kev, because you're mentioning, Kevin, that you're having trouble getting in. It says it's available to you, so hopefully you should be able to jump on in, my friend. You're in. Excellent. What Google needs to implement is pre-owned games on other platforms. Or maybe, I don't know. But what I did suggest to Google, this is my suggestion, is sometimes it's a little bit expensive to pay a full price for a game that you just want to share for a few hours with streamers. So I suggested to Google, well, why not give people the option to rent them for a while? You know, a small drop of money to rent them for an evening or rent them for 48 hours. I think that's a great idea. If you think it's a great idea, then let Google know as well. Because so far I'm the only person that suggested it as far as I'm aware. If more people think it's a good idea, tell Google, because they've got it written down. They've got it written down when I said how I felt about crowdplay. I said rentals is the way forward. Because, you know, Mortal Kombat, for example, we've been playing Mortal Kombat. I gave away 60 copies of the game. The people who got copies of the game had a great time. They really did. They had a wonderful time playing. But to get people to convince them to spend 50 quid on a game just to play with me, it's a big chunk of change to swallow. But if they could rent it for an evening so that they could play with their streamer friends, people might be more inclined to actually put the money down to join in. So I said that's a good game. Maximiliano, just shut up and play already. Okay, charming Maximiliano. We were just waiting for some more people, but it seems like we have somebody that's very impatient at the moment. So we'll get it started. So Maximiliano, which player are you in the game at the moment? What's your Stadia handle? I don't know, Derivative. As I say, I'm not affiliated with Google, I'm not affiliated with Team Stadia, apart from testing out this feature, so I have no idea what's coming out in the future. No idea whatsoever. I find out the same time you guys do, so yeah. I would love to know if they did release VR, because that would be awesome. But, yeah, I don't know what's coming out unless they message me and say, hey, do you want to test this feature? Oh, Pink's going down. You snooze, you lose. She was stationary. I had to take her out. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, my bomb's too big. I blew myself up. Okay, my revenge cart's on the right-hand side. I'm going to try and take out the white bomber. Yes, I'm back in. I took somebody out. But now the problem is, I am in a whole host of danger right here. No power-ups. In the corner. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to hide. And no time left. Okay, I'm up against the guy with a Louis. Uh-oh. Ah, I couldn't get out in time. The other thing they need to sort out is stop pausing the stream when you go into the game. Yeah, I can understand why they do that though. That's to save computer resources, because not everybody's got a powerful PC, and they want Stadia players to be able to run on any type of hardware available. So they pause the stream to save computer resources. I believe. I don't know for sure. I'm not affiliated with Stadia's tech team, but that would be what I would assume the reason is that they don't do that. Don't keep the stream running. Oh no, White might have my number here, but I got him first. Oh, and then I get taken out too. And Maximiliano says, I have Bomberman Ultra and I emulate Bomberman World from PS1. My personal favourite is Mega Bomberman, and also known as Bomberman 94. It was also known as on the PC Engine. That's probably my favourite Bomberman ever, but the one that I spent my most time on is Super Bomberman 2 on the SNES. I love that game, and my friends and I played 3-player. all night, every night, for pretty much every weekend in my teens. But Benny wins this game 2-0. Look, a clean sweep. The yellow bomber has been kicking ass, taking names. Well done, Benny. Okay, the room is open. Jump in the queue again. Everybody pile in. Yeah, there were some great Nintendo 64 Bomberman games as well, but they're getting quite expensive now to pick up. Bomberman 64 especially is really expensive. Bomberman Hero is quite pricey as well. You're talking hundreds of pounds to buy those at this point, fully boxed and ready. Yeah, every Bomberman game. They've not made a bad Bomberman game with the exception of one. We won't mention that one because it's not fair on Konami, really. But they tried something new with the Bomberman game a while ago, and it wasn't great. But every other Bomberman game has been awesome, so you got to let them have that one slip up every now and again, right? Okay, any more jumping in? Any more? All that you need to do is hit the play button underneath my chat in YouTube, and if you have a Stadia account and if you have Stadia Pro, then you will jump straight into my game. Bomberman is 22 on eBay. It probably won't stay that price for long when the price comes up, because the Bomberman games, they shoot up in value. I'm part of a Facebook group in the UK which is trying to source sealed and rare N64 games, and some of the Bomberman series are some of the highest price games you can get. Not as high as Shadowgate 64. Shadowgate 64 is 500 quid for that. Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut, the US version, is $600 for the cartridge alone. But yeah, the Bomberman games are right up there in price, because everybody loves them and they're hard to get hold of now. Time to get caffeinated while we wait for the next people in the game. We've got 3 more people in the line, and what I might do is I might try and invite people. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm wondering if I can invite people from my chat and from my friends list to actually play too. There's a party chat invite. I've got a chat invite there. I can't message him via text, unfortunately, but I will add these friend lists. Okay, Killer Platypus, have you tried refreshing the page? That normally seems to work. Okay, seems like a couple of people are having issues getting in. Okay, so what we might do in that case is close down the room, and I'll reopen the room, and that should eliminate all of the problems you've been experiencing, hopefully. So that means, regretfully, the people in line, you might have to rejoin and re-jump in. But it's better for us to do this and make sure everybody gets a turn, and not have people frustrated that they couldn't get in. I wish there was a better way of setting 64 players on this too. You should just be able to just go 64 bang rather than me tapping the button over and over again. But these are nice to haves, not essentials. Okay, so the queue should be back in and ready to rock. Stage has changed to a random stage. We're still playing standard game modes. We'll wait for more people to come in to play extra modes. But jump in this queue. Our players on, so we should be on too. Can everybody get in? Can anyone get in? I can see people in line, But I can't see anybody in the actual room with me. There we go. Now they're coming through. Right on time. Joker, Octonian, Little Toon Cat, and Puck Suck are in already. We've got a few more filtering in. I'll tell you what else I'll be playing this weekend. Something I've been waiting for quite a while. Can you fly, Bobby? I can fly on a skateboard, yeah. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I nearly didn't stream today. I nearly played this instead. But the bombs called me. The bombs called to me. Lord Vivek is in. Are we getting any more people in? And don't forget, the joy of crowd play is all that you need to do to bring more friends in and more people in is just send them the link to this YouTube channel, this stream. Tell them to jump on with their Stadia account and then they can play as well. I'd love to have a big group of us so we could do the Battle 64 modes. So feel free to invite your friends, invite everybody in to play crowd play. The more the merrier. Now Andre Sosa says he can't join. Now is that can't join the crowd play queue or can't join the actual room? Because we are getting people filtering in. Maybe if we change the rules, let's see if that makes a difference. So we will change it to Battle 64 and see if more people can get in with this mode. Perhaps it's limiting us. I believed we could get into 8 people, but now we're starting to get in Battle 64 mode. Killer Platypus, it keeps sending you to find a room menu. Okay, Killer, just refresh the stream. I've changed the game mode. Hopefully you should be able to get in after that. Yeah, the music is infectiously good. It's horrible, it's great, it's horribly great, it's greatly horrible. It's everything in between. You kind of go through stages with it. It's like 7 stages of grief. And then it just becomes eventually awesome again, and it sticks in your mind. This is weird. Roy, there is no room number. It's crowd play. So there's no room number. Roy, you just click the button underneath my chat, and you just join the game that way. The Stadia Gamer 201 is in. Create an invite link to it via the Stadia menu. Where do I do that? Click my name. Okay, game invite link. Copy game link. So we'll copy and paste that into the chat as well. There we go. So if you're having trouble with the actual game start button, seems like lots of people are coming through, but it's nearly there. Sean says, 1 game till Silver 1, bud. Gonna catch up to you. A lot can change in 1 game, Sean, as we all know. He's talking about League of Legends. So I'm Gold 4. I've been struggling getting any higher than Gold 4. It seems to be that you get this wave of good players that you play with, and it sends you up the ranks quite quickly, and then you get a wall of shit and you just fall off, and I fall off like 2 or 3 grades. Okay, so we've got 3 more people still in the line apparently. I'm going to wait 1 more minute and then we're going to go as we are. So Kinga's just joined. Killer Platypus is in. Okay. Okay, about 30 more seconds. So the link worked for you, Mike, but the crowd play didn't. Mike, are you using Google Chrome or are you using a different browser? And are you on mobile, desktop, Chromecast? Chrome laptop. Yeah, it should be okay then. I don't know why it wasn't working for you. Okay, but we've got a good size room now. I think that's good enough to start the game with. So we're playing Battle 64. Good luck.
In the name of this whip, I will strike you down.
Oh, clear cache and cookies. Oh yeah, when Sean and I worked in customer service together. Did you clear your cache and cookies because the game didn't work? Yes, I remember that very well. And then people would say, yeah, I just did. But we know they didn't because they didn't disconnect from chat, so they're lying to us. And we still had to pretend, oh, okay, well, if it didn't work, then something else. Ah. Yeah, we worked in the e-gambling online industry together. And what feels like forever ago, but I was still there last year. Only this year that I moved jobs. Okay, so I'm in top left of room 3. We've got 4 rooms, 12 people. Let's kill some fools. Now in this mode you've got lives, so it doesn't matter necessarily if you die off the get-go. You still have more chances to succeed. Yeah! I had to use my special attack then. This mode you do have special attacks with your characters, or special moves. Things that you can do to help you survive. With Simon Belmont you can use a whip and you can whip bombs. Other characters have other unique features. Okay. Where are we going to go? We're going to go up to number 1, and I'm going to go and take that bomb. And I'm going to go and move over to room 2. With Pucksuck, Stadia Gamer, and somebody's name that I can't quite see from here. Okay. And we're off to a heavy start already. And my roller skates flew to the other side of the screen. I want to get some speed up. Oh, somebody took themselves out. That's a life down for the other Simon Belmont. Alucard is trying to take us out. Rivals, no matter what arena they're in. Oh, and what a lucky bounce from the bomb. Taking me out like that. Do me dirty. We live to fight another day. Another room. Okay, so we're all in room 2, people. Everybody in Stadia, Gamer, Mutesy, Pucksuck, Little Tin Cat, and myself. Okay, this is it, people. Oh, people are getting handsy. Ooh. I'm getting slidey. Oh no! I'm out! I am out. There are 3 people left. Discord, you're not playing online games because you're an addict. 5,000 hours and more. Those are rookie numbers. You got to pump those numbers up. Fucking hell, wife. My wife's a bitch. She made me shit my pants. Hang on, I've got to go change. No, just kidding. Now she's busy wetting her pants off camera. Why are you doing this? I can't hear you coming because of my mic, my headset. Evil woman! I was already dead at the time, but well done to Mutesy.
I have to go upstairs and watch it.
I can watch the replay when it's finished recording now. Okay, we've got the next room in. Everybody queue up again. Hi Rook, how you doing? What are you doing to me, woman? What do you like? Yeah, Roy, it is annoying that we have to queue up again. They built it in mind for bigger streamers, I think, so that it just cycles the room so that thousands of people can get a turn of 64 people at a time. But when you're a small streamer like me, you're lucky if you get 64 people in at once. So it is a bit frustrating, but it's not too bad. Don't forget, up in the chat I did put in a link to join me directly. If the Stadia crowdplay link isn't working through the chat. But hopefully, through one avenue or another, we'll be okay. Yeah, Mike, I'm a small streamer. I don't stream very often. Normally I get a handful of stream views. You know, a couple of hundred. But when I play crowdplay, everyone loves crowdplay. It jumps up to a couple of thousand people instead. So people seem to really love it. People seem to really like crowdplay in the games. So yeah, I give people what they want. Yeah, I'd love a snack. What have we got? Okay. No, the penguin rolls would be good, thanks. Let's go one for now. Oh, yes, that'd be nice, thank you. Hi, bro. PC configuration. Right, okay. I have a small machine. It's not top of the line, but it does me proud. It's a Threadripper 1950X processor. So it's a couple of generations old at this point, but it is a 32 core processor, 64 gig of RAM, twin GeForce 1080 Ti's, and a massive amount of hard drive space to record footage within bits and pieces. I don't know exactly how much hard drive space I've got actually at this point. Let me just work it out real quick. But I've got an NVMe SSD which I run the operating system from. That's a terabyte. I've got a couple of other terabyte SSDs and some main storage hard drives. So it's weird that you can't rejoin. Yeah, normally it takes a while for us to get a couple of hiccups with people not getting in. But let me just add this hard drive space up real quick. So we've got a terabyte, we've got 3, we've got 8, we've got 6. 20 plus 2 plus 1 6 plus 8 plus half plus 14 plus 8 plus 3 plus... I have 60 terabytes. Yeah, 60 terabyte hard drive space. all told, altogether. Yeah, it is a good spec for Stadia. A lot of people take the piss, like saying, dude, you got this really powerful PC, and what do? You play Game Boy games on it. But I like retro games. I like playing Stadia. I like having no limits in what I can do with a PC. I'll quite happily pay the extra to do that. And that way it'll future-proof me for 5 or 6 years. Although these new GeForce cards coming out may make me upgrade a little sooner than I anticipated, because that GeForce 3090 looks juicy. It's not bad, and I'm very, very tempted. I've put the link in the chat in case you can't get through the crowdplay button on the YouTube page. Hopefully, one way or another, you'll be able to get in. I'm gonna keep it open for a minute or two longer, but if I see more issues on the chat or more issues in the game, then I will actually, close the room again. I'll try and close crowdplay and reopen. So Azza7743 is in. How are you doing, Aaron, buddy? So people are stuck on finding room. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll preempt this because we are having a couple of technical difficulties tonight. I'm going to close the crowdplay down and reopen it. And I'm also going to close the room and reopen it, and that should solve our problem. Sometimes it just needs a little bit of a refresh every now and again. It's a minor hiccup. It's nothing too painful, but these things will be ironed out in the future. Don't forget that the crowdplay that I have is early access. It's not retail ready. So there are features that aren't available, features that don't work on my version, that will be fixed in the version that everybody gets to play. So don't worry, these things, they're more than likely going to be all sorted by the time it comes out for retail. Okay? So while they are minor nuisances right now, don't worry, don't sweat it. It'll all be fixed by the time you get your hands on it. Okay, so the room is open. We're going to change the rules to Battle 64 so that everybody can jump in. Getting friend requests left, right and centre. But whenever I press the Stadia button, it's also popping up Steam because Steam is actually on. Let me just disable that real quick. I forgot to turn off Steam. There we are. Okay, that seems to have solved the problem. People are piling in real quick now. That's good. The one from Little Toon Cat as well. We'll add you. There we go. Okay, looks like more and more people are starting to come in now, which is great. Hopefully that refresh just solved everything. As I say, this is beta. We're testing it. This is a test still with Google. Any feedback you have, any issues you've experienced, go and send feedback to Google through the Stadia link on your Stadia account. Any suggestions you have to improve it, send them that info. If you do it in a positive light, they will take that information on board and they will work to improve the service. So it's really important that you guys, as some of the first people ever to play crowdplay on my channel and in the world, then yeah, let them know what annoys you, what niggles you. As I said before, stopping and muting the stream when it's loading, I think they do that for lower end processors. For people who don't have a powerful PC, it may affect streaming quality if they've got the stream running and the game. So I think they've done that to prevent bandwidth issues and to prevent CPU bottlenecks. I can kind of understand why they do that from a technical standpoint. Again, that's my speculation. I don't work with Google, I don't work for Stadia, so I haven't got a clue. My guess is as good as yours, but that is my guess. Okay, so we've got a couple more people still in line apparently. So we're going to wait a little bit longer and let those people filter on through. So Corey Baird, the link is under my chat on the actual YouTube page. If you're using Google Chrome, it should be there. If you have a Stadia account and Stadia Pro already, you should see a Play with Juggernaut button. If you don't have Stadia, then it will say Join Stadia, and you'll be able to click that button and set up your account. Okay? You do need Stadia Pro to play this game. This is free with Stadia Pro, and the good news is that Stadia Pro has a 1-month trial right now, so you can play this game for free straight off the bat, even if you don't normally have Pro. All that you need to do is go to the store and claim it. Once you've claimed it, you'll be able to play with us for the month, and then if you decide that you like the service, if you like 4K streaming, if you like the 30 plus games that are available right now for free with Pro, you can choose to keep it and recycle your billing after that point. Okay, but for now, play it for free, see what you think. Unfortunately, the Play on Google Stadia button isn't working if you have more than one Google account. It doesn't work for brand accounts right now, Mike, so if you have a branded account, it doesn't necessarily always work. So yeah, if you've got a brand account, for the beta at least, it's not fully functional for that yet. But soon. And speaking of soon, I think we've waited for a while. I think we've got enough people in the room, so let's go. Now I'm going to pick a different Bomberman. I'm going to be a lady. I'm going to be pink.
Let's keep it friendly.
Or you can be masculine and pink. Pink's a great colour. The colour of the bottom of my feet. And it's also a colour of my very, very special friend. That's right. It's Barry! Barry the Bellend! He's asking you to go click him underneath my channel. There's a subscribe button right next to him. You hit that subscribe button, then you hit him, and then you will be notified whenever I go live, whenever we do some crowd play, some long form videos, or anything else in between. So, do me a favour, make me happy, touch my bell end.
Time for Big Sis to shine.
And don't forget, if you want to be super awesome and you want to make me super happy, you can also become a member. You can become a member of the channel, you get a couple of extra perks that you wouldn't normally receive. Sometimes I give out game codes for free games, stuff like that, on my membership channel. The prices start quite reasonable. I think they start from $1.99 or $2.99, and they go all the way up. And you can, on the higher tiers, get access to things like high score tables, where at the end of long form videos you'll be listed as a high scorer on my videos. Just like this pink bomber is the high scorer, I have just wiped everybody out in my room. I am taking all their goodies. You also get behind... Oh, I just killed myself. You also get behind the scenes footage, stuff like that. Extras that I don't normally get released with. Private game stream sessions, gameplay sessions. You know, you get a few extra bevy of features. If that's not your thing, then I do have a Patreon, or you can donate directly if you wish. But that's purely additional. Don't worry about that. All that I want for you to do is to enjoy the content I put out there and to subscribe. Anything else you do is a bonus. And Pyramid Head sure got a bonus on me. He trapped me in that room, and Pyramid Head's special attack is that he can kill anyone he touches, and he took great advantage of that, wiping the floor with me after I did so well in the previous room. Pyramid Head's just taken out somebody else, and he's killed Bill. Kill Bill! So what have we got? Bill has got 1 life left. I'm not certain how many lives the White Bomber has. It looks like he's lost 1. Look over here in room 2. Somebody on his lonesome, absolutely filling up on power items. We're going to have double pyramid action soon. They're all moving into room 2. Okay. Copper Ramen has got some bombs to contend with right away. White Bomber has killed himself. Thanks for stopping by, Kevin. Really appreciate you stopping in. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening and the rest of your weekend if I don't see you. Have a good one. Okay, what have we got here? We got the two pyramid heads meandering their way along the top. The bomb has stopped them and they take each other out with a sword strike and a half, leaving the white bomber on his lonesome. Little Toon Cat wins without violence. Well done, Little Toon Cat. Play on CCU, just join here and then click the invite notification on CCU. Yes, Colma, every character has a special ability. Pyramid Heads is killing people on contact with his giant sword. Yeah, Root, unfortunately, every time we end a game, it kicks people out as default, but then you just have to jump in the queue and start again. Okay, I'm going to send the link as well, because the link seems to work better for some people than the button does at the moment. So we'll give you an option for both. We can do it that. No, that is the wrong one. That is the link to the stream. There we go. Oh look, got some achievements. I'm a bomb hoarder. I'm a standard winner apparently as well. Oh, look at this Mutzy. It's a silver bomber level 2. Look at that. I've been playing nothing but private matches. I haven't ranked up at all. It's all about crowd play. Pyramid Head is one of the weakest bombers, yeah, because he can only drop one bomb at a time, and they're all really low power in terms of flame. But yeah, he can just walk up to you and twat you with his giant sword, and it works the same way. So, yeah, every character seems fairly balanced. Although I will say that, from what I've gathered so far, Simon Belmont is my personal favourite. He seems like a good all-rounder. Okay, so we've got 18 people watching and we've only got 7 people in the room. 8 people in the room. Is anybody else going to jump in and play? Anyone else? So Corey's having issues. Okay. I'm going to change it up slightly. I'm going to put random start positions because it seems like I'm always starting in the same corner. So at this point, we're going to be randomly in the mix. Okay, Corey's in with his copper ramen. Okay, any more for any more? NJ 2050, you just got in inside, buddy. We've got 10 in the room, 5-on-5 action. Let's go. I might try. Might try Raiden. Not Mortal Kombat Raiden, the lame Raiden. I don't know if you remember the first time you ever played Metal Gear Solid 2, thinking that you were going to be Solid Snake, and then all of a sudden, once you finish the tutorial mission, you end up playing as this guy instead. What a disappointment that was. What a crushing disappointment. That was a major WTF moment for me. But he made up for it in Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, I think it was called. That game was really cool. That's probably one of the best Metal Gear games because it doesn't feel like a Metal Gear game. So yeah, it doesn't have all the chatting and all the cut story bumps that quite frankly bores me. It just was good old-fashioned action and you could slice objects in multiple directions. And And it was very cool. And I was very cruel taking out Alucard. Uh-oh. And now I've got to be a bit careful. And I boxed in a touch here. Alucard's faster out of the gate than I am. His movement speed is quicker, and I've just done myself in. That is a life gone. What a silly mistake that was. Okay, we made it through. I'm going to nick that flame up. I'm going to the top. It seems to be a wee bit safer up here. Oh no, Alucard's jumped in the room with me. That wasn't according to plan. Oh, jinkies. And we've got Pyramid Head there. I am down. I made it to the top 8 out of 10. Which isn't fantastic. But we have 2 rooms, each with 3 people in. We've got a Pyramid Head. We've got a... I don't know who that is. I'm not certain. I can't really see. But he is about to be in trouble. He's sandwiched in that corner. Let's look in room 1. There's bombs going left, right and centre. There's a super speedy bomb that just took out the Alucard. Spike bombs going left, right and centre in the grid-shaped pattern that's left. There are no regular blocks, but he takes himself out, leaving only the 3 in ring 2 carrying on with their battle. Stupid game, yes. It's stupid fun. I love it. So now we have the slowest deathmatch in history. The white spike Bomberman gonna take it again? Is he gonna leave the 2 Pyramid Heads to their own devices? But they're coming in, they're closing in on him. Oh, he drops a bomb and runs. He's using his speed to his advantage. And he's a big tosser. Look at that, he's tossing those bombs over the wall. He's taken out 1. He's taken himself out. Let's hope he's got more lives. Pyramid Head kills himself. Who wins? It's Muty with the koi on his face. Congratulations. Okay, so let's start the next round, shall we? The room is open. Everybody jump on in. Everyone jump in. And don't forget, bring your friends in. Bring your friends. Get them to jump in too. The more the merrier. Okay, Mike, thanks for stopping by, Mike. Hope you have a good evening. Aaron and Sean, have you you managed to get Jack up and running on Stadia yet? Yeah, you guys did remain in the lobby. Needs mental help first. Bombing therapy will work, right? Hey Mahesh, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, my friend. Welcome, join in. He does like a bit of bombing. Does he, Logic? Okay, NJ has rejoined. We're going to wait for another minute or so, because we've got 3 people in line that have not yet reached the game mode. Hopefully they'll be here in a moment. You know, one feature I would love to see on this, I would love to see bots. Just the ability to drop in up to 64 players. If you've only got a few people that are live, just fill up the room with bots and just have a mental old time. That would be really cool. Sean came fourth. Well done, Sean. It's a PB, personal best. A few more seconds for somebody else to jump in. If not, we're about to go as we are. Squad of 9. The bots are programmed like normal Super Oz and nobody's going to win. Well, you'd have to put them on noob difficulty, you know. Oh, Octonian's just squeezed in. We've got a room of 10. We've got a room of 11. Mage has just joined. Let's go. Somebody left? Okay. Saying waiting for all players to return. King, are you here? Are you in the game, Mr. King? No, it doesn't look likely. His card is still greyed out, so regretfully, King, I will let you go, and we will carry on. I'm gonna be Mimi from Popper Music. If you like dance rhythm games, Popper Music were great. I had Popper Music 6 on the Dreamcast, and it had this giant controller with these giant, big, colourful buttons on it, and I absolutely loved playing that. It reminded me of Beatmania, where you press the buttons in rhythm to the song, and I used to play it for hours. Okay, here we go. Good luck. More importantly, have fun. And even more importantly, let me win. Ow! You shenanigans! The joke's on Simon, because I love a bit of whipping. Ah! See, the great thing about Mimi is she changes the tempos of the bomb's timer, so you never know really when it's going to go off when she uses her ability, so sometimes that can work to your advantage. Top 8. And which room are we going in? I know which room I'm going in. I'm going to number 2. And then moving over to number 1. And then saying goodbye and going back to 2 again. Oh, we got double blown. Any idea when this will be available on base tier? No, I do not, unfortunately. I don't know any information before you guys do, so I find out the same time as you. Mega Revolution, unfortunately. I'm not affiliated with Konami or Google or Stadia in any way, aside from testing this feature out for them. So I have no information about future release dates, what might be coming, when it's coming, who it's coming out for. None of that, unfortunately. I would love to know, and I would love to be able to share it. But for now, let's just enjoy it on Pro with the free trial. The Copper Ramen has moved into room 2. Alucard is down. The Pyramid Head is in trouble. This guy's getting the timing of his bombings down. And he takes himself out with a cheeky toss. Oh, but Pyramid Head's in trouble. He barely escapes with his life. There are many bombs, much well coming from the coy-headed bomber. Pyramid Head is just meandering, taking his time because that's all he can do. But he took too long, he was trapped. He's lost a life. It's Koi versus Sword. Oh! Beautifully done. Well arranged bombs. Well done again, Mutzy. Another win under your belt. Okay, the room is open again, people. Jump on in for the next round. And while we do that, before I forget, I just have to press a button real quick. Just means it's going to show an advert to some of you. Some of you might see it, some of you won't. Hi, SK Gamer. Okay, so there is currently an advert running for some of you right now. But you're not missing much, we're still waiting for people to filter in. So the game's been out nearly a week now. What are your thoughts? Have you played any other Bomberman games that have been recently released, and how does this compare for you? How does the Stadia exclusive version compare? You like it? Is it cool? Is it better than the versions that came out before, or do you prefer the classic games? Are you an old schooler like me who remembers playing Super Bomberman or Mega Bomberman or Bomberman 93? Or were you really old school and play Wario Blast on the Game Boy? Or you know, has anybody else aside from me ever heard of Eric and the Floaters? Has anybody else ever heard of that game? I'm actually going to show you a picture of it because I know it sounds like a ridiculous name for a video game. But there was a game released a long time ago for multiple systems. Lots of Japanese systems, plus the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. It was a game that was the first game of Bomberman. And it was called not Bomberman. Oh no, no. It was called Eric and the Floaters. And if you live here in the UK, floaters is another word for turd. So, Eric and the Turds. Yes. Now, I'm just going to load the image in real quick so that you guys can see it. See the box art. This is where Bomberman originated, people. This is where it started. It all sprung from this. Where is it? Where's my image gone? So there we are. That is Eric and the Floaters right there. That is the front cover for the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. That was the first Bomberman game available. And it was great. You know, it was absolutely great. It hadn't actually changed much between this version and the Nintendo Entertainment System version. It was still basically the same game. They got the gameplay down first time. They got a working, decent, exciting, entertaining game right off the bat. Okay, so it looks like we are good to go. Roy, I'm not getting any latency here. Corey likes the GameCube one. No, none has beat that one for you. I don't think I played the GameCube version. But let's get going. We've got 8 people in. That's enough to get the show on the road. Yeah, I've got barely no latency. Maybe, I don't know, 50 milliseconds. No different to any other online game, really. Three, 2, 1, go! Okay, good luck. Oh, don't I look pretty in a dress? I'm in the room with Aaron, as a 7743 in the corner. I want to make my way down to him and then blow him sky high if I can. It's the only polite thing to do. No, I've lost a life already. I'm in a very dangerous position right now. Oh no! That's me out. I got an achievement for basically dying first. Look at that. Princess Tomato isn't useless. It's not as useless as you think it would be. So Princess Tomato, she can get others to protect her. So what actually happens is she tags along with other players. So providing that they stay invulnerable and they move out the way of the bomb, it protects her as well. Oh, somebody got squished by the blocks there. With a snake. Snake! Okay, we've got Alucard with a koi on his head. But the Pyramid Head picking up loads of items in the bottom right hand corner. Solid Snake is looking a bit worse for wear right now. Pyramid Head is slowly stalking his prey. The white koi is on fire, it looks like. Oh no! Two have taken themselves out! Pyramid Head took himself out as well. So it's koi on koi action now. Black koi versus pink koi. Who's going to win? Is it going to be the white bomber? Is it going to be Alucard? It looks like White Bomberman's bombs have a little bit more punch, but Alucard has that better ability. But he's just spent it. That might cost him dearly. Oh, and he just escapes the edge of the arena. Using his ability to escape the bomb blast. But he can only avoid so many, and he's out of there. Mutzy takes it again. Wow. Mutzy's kicking ass. What's that, your third win? Your fourth? No, your third, right? Well done, Mutzy. Yeah, maybe later we might stream Eric and the Floaters for a bit. Just to see where the Bomberman came from. It was a great game, as I say. It didn't differentiate much from the format at all. It was more single-player focused rather than multiplayer, but the elements were there right from day one. Okay, Okay, people are starting to feed in. Okay, we've got 7 people in. Any more? Any more? Jump in. How did I find Gunsport? I haven't played a great deal of Gunsport yet, but I have liked what I've played. It's obviously Pong with a bit of a facelift, but I do like the gunplay tactics. Having the keeper that stays on one point, and then the striker, and the different arenas with different goals. I think it's really well put together, and it's fast and frenetic. It shows off that Stadia can do games that need a low latency action. It's a good showcase for that. I love the pixel style of it. It's really beautifully drawn. It's a pixel style that's not 8-bit that we've seen left, right, and center, but you know, it's really nicely detailed pixel art. I think it's great, and the music's fantastic. That kind of 80s synthwave tune. Yep, my phone is going nuts again. Let me just turn that on mute while we wait for a couple of more people to jump in. Okay. We'll wait for 1 more minute for some more people. Rut, you can't join. Okay, we'll try the link instead. Some people seem to have more luck with links. You want to see old characters be added into the game, such as the Bomber Kings or the Elemental Bombers. Well, the great thing is, there's so many characters in Konami's back pocket that they can use. They can add loads of characters if they wanted to. I mean, we have Alucard and Simon Belmont. Do we have Richter? Do we have Richter Belmont? That's just one that I'm thinking right off the bat. And we have Bill and Lance, yes. Contra. The pop and music. They don't have the characters from Beat Mania though. Or Guitar Freaks. That was a fun game. Way before Guitar Hero. Way before Rock Band. Guitar Freaks was a fun game. New camera looks sharp. No, it's the same old, Mihail. Same old camera, it's just using different light source. I'm using a different light, and I'm using the green screen for once. I'm starting to get used to using green screen and getting the chroma key down and whatnot. So yeah, I'm starting to use the green screen more often. I'm gonna go Bobblehead Bomber. Okay, people, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pyramid Head's hand goes through his model. Oh, I'm in the bottom right corner of room 1 now. That threw me off for a moment. Okay. Just me and Pyramid Head right now. Kiwi Noki, and the skull effect can be used and can be brought into game, but the nurse can use it whenever she likes. Okay, time's up. Let's move in. Move into the right. We're going to room 2. Where Dr. Q Knight, Azza, and Copper Ramen are here. Waiting in the rings. There's 4 people still in room 1, but I fancied a change. Oh, I blew myself up. I was so focused on dodging the Pyramid Head that I forgot to actually protect myself. And I've died twice in a row. I am out. Because I made a silly mistake. We've got 2 Pyramid Heads and an Alucard. The action's not beginning on that side of the room. Let's look over here. Starting to get tense. You can feel it in the air. Those bombs are getting ever closer to the players. They're vying for position right now, trying to take out the last blocks in the room. Trying to get those ever vital power-ups. Oh, 2 are down. But they're not out. They still get extra lives. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, somebody's down. 1 is left. Octonion just lost his life at the very end there. Everybody's piling into room 2. Octonion / Cup of Ramen and Dr. Q Knight. Who will survive? It's looking like it's gonna get hairy in the middle. Oh, and Alucard gets taken out on the way in. White Bomberman goes down too. We've got 2 black Kois. 1 on Alucard, 1 on the White Bomber, and we've got Pyramid Head just minding his own business up in the corner until he's ready to strike. Problem is, he's so slow, and his bombs do so little damage. You're focused on using that sword for your wins. Alucard's a wily beast. He can dodge, he can throw, he can run. The White Bomber is just a good all-round egg. Who is going to win? We've got just over 2 minutes left in the game. They're starting to getting chain reactions on the bombs. Random position tosses because he's bouncing them off immovable objects in the arena as the arena closes in on them. The spikes are getting across the top, going to the sides. Everybody's being forced into the middle. There's no room for mistakes anymore. Oh, White is down. 2 left. This is where Pyramid Head shines, because he can just walk into you and ruin your day. I think they're both down to their last life at this point. This is it. This is make or break. Oh, and those spikes broke Alucard. Copper Ramen takes it. Hi, Randomised Gaming. Your editor of Randomised Gaming was streaming this earlier. Great title, happy to jump in for a quick match. Yeah, it's fun. I do like this game a lot. Also, a bit of trivia for you. Bomberman concept comes from the 91 game Warp and Warp. The game has 2 modes of play. The second is what I borrowed the idea from. I played Warp and Warp for the first time a couple of years ago. I've never heard of the game before, never played it before. But when I did a video based on the PV1000, the Casio machine, That was the first time I'd ever played that game. It's the first time I'd ever heard of it. Since then, I really enjoyed it. I went and checked out the NES version, and then I played the arcade version. What a great game that is. Yeah, we were just saying before in the chat, the first Bomberman game was called Eric and the Floaters, and it was released in 1983, and the core concept of the game, they nailed it from the beginning. It was such a good start to the season, to the series, should I say. They really got it down, and they added multiplayer deathmatch to it, and never looked back. Okay, we have 8 people in. We're gonna get any more? Anybody else jumping in? That's just over half of the chat right now. Who else is coming in? Jump in, jump in. Don't forget to bring your friends as well. It would be lovely later on when lots of Americans come in late at night. It would be lovely to have a full room that we can play with via crowd play. That would be cool. At the moment, we're hovering around an average of 10 people in each game, which is fun. But Battle 64, we want 64. You had a great session at Randomize channel. Excellent. Yeah, Kiwinoki, when the game first came out, we had, I think it was a 40-player game, and that was insane. That was so much fun. I'm going to send the link as well, just in case the button on the YouTube page isn't working fully for all of you. I will send that link in the chat also. Okay, so we have 9 in. It looks like 2 people are climbing in. There's another one. Okay, we'll wait for 1 minute, and then we'll get the show on the road. So it seems, just from playing tonight, it seems that the old characters are the good ones. The amount of wins that the White Bomber has taken in this game, you know, not factoring in skill levels from everybody, just literally factoring in what player has had the most wins. White Bomberman seems to have taken it by a long shot. Can we change that in the future games? Can we see if somebody else will jump out on top? Darianezio Moro has just joined. Hello. Okay, we've got about 20 seconds left. If anybody else is going to jump in, now's the time to do it, because we are just about to start. When Outcaster comes out, you're going to stream that as well? Yes. Yeah. If it's got crowd play, I will be streaming it. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Outcasters looks fun. I think it's got a high skill ceiling as well. I think bending your shots like that is going to take some doing.
This is Snake.
I think it's going to be easy to pick up and play, but you'll see some amazing stuff when people really get the hang of its mechanics. I'm looking forward to it. I'm also really looking forward to Dead by Daylight. I'm a big fan of it on the PC. But having cross-play, crowd play, and crowd choice in that game, that's going to be amazing. Okay, here we go. I'm in the top left. We've got a Squirter in the top right. And we have the white Bomberman in the bottom right. Bridges have been broken. Friendships have been destroyed playing this game in the past. I don't see that slowing down or stopping anytime soon. I've only got one bomb right now. But juking seems to work. I need another bomb. This is a scary corner to be in. No escape, but there is my extra bomb. It's just what the doctor ordered. Oh, and Sean is down. Sean is down. Oh, crikey, there's a lot of players in here. Not sure where I want to be, actually. I'm going to stick with this room. I take out Aaron and I take myself out in the process. Worth. Oh no, that wasn't worth though. Oh, I'm down again. I don't even know what's going on at this point. We've got Vic Viper, we've got the White Bomber, we've got Bill, and we've got Simon. Oh, somebody's down. 3 left in this room, 3 left in room 1. It looks like the explosions in room 1 are somewhat smaller than the ones in room 2. There's going to be more action here as a spider just runs down my wall in front of my face. I don't get why many people say games like this break friendships. Am I the only one that just loves laughing their ass off upon losing in them? Oh, that's not why you lose friendships. It's not the losing, it's when they gang up on you. It's when your friends conglomerate and congeal like a mass around your personage and just have a friendly agreement to say, right, take that guy out first. That's when friendships get broken. Unstable alliances and the treachery that comes afterwards. But everything's kicking off here. Look at this. People are dying left, right and centre. Oh! They're still in the wrong place. Oh dear. It's only the Vic and the Simon left. Vic Viper's the fastest character in the game as far as I'm aware. That's kind of his deal. Of course, Vic Viper is from the Gradius series. Also cameoed in Parodius. Alright, Corey, take care. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good one. Oh, Simon's in trouble. Oh! Now, what happens there? It's a double KO. But Simon! RDMD Gaming wins. I thought that might have been a double KO there. You survived for just a split second longer than your counterpart did. Just to claim that win. Good job. Okay, the room is open again. Yeah, Simon might have had another life. Where's that spider gone? I've lost him. There's a big spider in the middle of that game that ran down my wall, and it's gone behind my monitor somewhere. I can't see where he's gone. So that'll be a surprise for the wife later. That'll get her for her making a jump scare on me before. She's not a fan of spiders. They don't bother me personally, but unless they're the big spiders, you know. For the little ones, if you're talking 3-4 inches, that doesn't matter. If you're talking a tarantula size thing, then yeah, I'm going to be a little bit nervous. In my last game, I noticed a number of players with underscores in their name. Like PUBG, does this signify a bot? As far as I'm aware, there are no bots in this game yet. I don't know if they're planning to release any. I don't know. I don't know, Andrew. To be honest, I've only ever played private matches, and I've only ever played the crowd play mode. So it might be different in other rounds and other types of gameplay. But I've never seen a bot. It's all been human players from my experience so far. And there's that spider. I've just seen him again. Okay. He's just gone through my vision. He's legging it up the wall onto my family photo. So he'll probably nest there. Okay, but we have 9 people in the room. Nobody in the queue. Well, let's change up the rules. Let's go Grand Prix. Now this mode, we have to get as many crystals for our team as we possibly can. This is mental. Are you ready for this? Well, the game's not ready for this because we actually have too many players to do that. So we're going back to Battle 64. Okay. So here we go. Nobody's in the queue, so it looks like we're running as a 9 players this time. I'm going to go for lands. Why not? It would be nice to have a 64 crystals. That would be mental. Crystals in just 5 player is insane enough. Good luck. Have fun. Let's roll. The appropriate tagline of "Let Self Explode." Yeah, I seem to kill myself more than anything. There's not much room for maneuver in these corners. Let's go. It looks like most of us just have a bit of 2-on-2 action. The player in room 2 has an easy life. He's got nobody to fight at first. He's guaranteed his way through just by luck of the draw. Oh, Sean's taking himself out. Ah! Shot my own bomb. Whoops. Oh, Sean's in trouble. Yeah, dominated by. I'll be able to nick all his stuff now. Okay, good. Okay, we've got a rather lovely blue bomber there with a bow. Looks bonny. Ah, get up there! Okay. This special move could be very useful indeed. Oh, I thought I walked into that. No! Press the wrong button again. Okay, moving into room 2. Oh, the bomb underneath was so big, it blew me sky high. The pink destroyed me. Top 4. Wait, is the music a remix of Hero, the song and Normal R credits? I don't know, I haven't played Normal R.
I can turn this around.
I've only played Super Bomberman R online. Oh, that's sneaky. Solid Snake, you nearly got the blue bomber, but you've only got yourself. You got the pink at the same time, though, if it's any consolation. SK Gamer takes it. Well done. Let's see if we can get some more people in. I'm going to invite a few people on my friends list here. Some of you might already be here. I apologise. Got a couple of people that are idle. Let's invite them to games too, though. Oh, you can't when they're idle. That's a shame. So we sent a few game invites. We got a few people in the queue. Never played Eric and the Floaters, despite having an old 48K ZX. The first one I remember playing was the arcade version back when they renamed it Dynablaster. Yeah, so Dynablaster was late 80s, if I remember rightly. And it was one that really, really started getting the kind of public interest in Bomberman up there. So it started with Eric and the Floaters, and then it was Bomberman on the NES, and then Dynablaster was the next one. Hi Stadia Gamer. I've invited a few people from my friends list, people that we've played with in the past. Try and get a full room going or a bigger room going. So don't forget, you can invite all of your friends. We've got a link here. I've got a game invite link. We can get a big room going, hopefully. Yeah, if you want to jump in again, Randomised Gamer, if you want to jump in, feel free. I mean, this is all for us having a good time, really. I mean, technically we're supposed to be testing the feature, but in reality, we're just playing. We're having a good time playing. At least that's the goal, anyway. Having a good time playing, having a bit of a chat, chilling out on a Friday night. with friends new and old. And blowing the crap out of each other. Eating Doritos. Drinking coffee. Good stuff. I did invite you, Stadia. I didn't see the drinking game. What was that, Sean? I didn't comment on the drinking game. I must have missed that chat. Let me scroll up a sec. All that I can see are a load of aubergines. You said about The Boys Season 2. Every time we die, we drink. Out. Really? Are we doing that? Alright. Fuck it. What drink have you got there, Sean? I'll have to upgrade from coffee. We're turning this into a drinking game, huh? Triples. No, we're not doing triples, Sean. That's ridiculous. Alright, hang on. We're just gonna hold fire on the game for a sec. The stakes have been raised somewhat. Let me just go get something. Right, okay, let's do this then. Wrong webcam, one sec. Okay, so we've been challenged. I'm always up for a challenge. So, when we die, we drink. That is apparently the rules I've acquired. I don't have any spirits, but I've acquired these giant bottles of lager and cider. That's a litre bottle there. This is going to get messy very, very quickly. Okay, here we go. We've got 16 people in. That's a good time to start as any. I'm going to go for Simon. Is there space? Unfortunately, you just missed space for this round. Don't worry, there'll be space for the next one. So Aaron, are you in on this ridiculousness? This is gonna hurt so bad. Sean, Aaron, you realise I have 3 kids, right? One of them's having a sleepover with his friends here tomorrow night. I'm gonna be hanging. Oh, you only live once, right? Not for much longer at this rate. Jesus. Okay, let's go. I've just blown myself up. Wonderful. haven't even had a chance to open the bottle yet, and I'm already having a drink out of it. I will catch up, don't you worry. Snake! Snake! Has used his special ability. Okay, where are we? That's my bottle opener. There we go, then. That's for the first death. That's for the second one. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I died twice. 2 swigs down already. Okay, so it's just 2 people left in room 2. 4 in room 1. Let's flick over to where the action is. Hi Nick, how's it going? Blue Donkey, get out of there, man! You're gonna die! Run, run, run! I didn't even realise Blue Donkey was in the house. The Rabbit character looks batshit crazy. Yes, he is. Is it possible you can mute the game music, keep your stream running on in the background while playing? No, I can't mute the music, it's just the game volume. So that mutes all the volume, unfortunately. So sorry, Mohammed, I can't do that. It's all linked in together. Yeah, I don't want to cut all of the sound, Nick. I would prefer it. I wouldn't mind turning the music off. But the explosion sounds, you really need those in. Otherwise the stream will be extremely quiet. Of course, Mohammed, you can do that on your own, Chrome. Feel free to just mute the tab. Okay, so that was, yeah, Mark took that one. I didn't even realise he was in the room until I saw him near the end. So Mark, are you in on this? So myself, Joker, as a 7743, Joker has decided that whenever we die, we drink. So, yeah, you get 2 lives per game. You can get extra ones throughout the game. Every time you die, you gotta take a swig of something alcoholic. If you guys that are playing also want to join in with this, as long as you're over the age that's appropriate, you know, for your area of the world, then feel free to join in. Remember, drink responsibly, know your limits, and all of that jazz. Yeah, if you want to join into the drinking game, by all means. I will not endorse people getting hangovers and whatnot. But if you want to jump in... Jugger, am I interested in the Polymega? No, I'm not. I was interested in the Polymega. In fact, I was a backer for it. When it was an FGPA system. When they removed that functionality and they just left it as pure old emulation, I cancelled my pre-order of it. From what I can see, it's nothing really that special, unfortunately, and it's very expensive. Okay. And Mark, you don't need to drink if you win, only when you die. So, if you've died, if you lose a life, you have a swig. Yeah, Nick, I can see the appeal of the Polymega. It's just not for me. I mean, the other thing is I have the original systems as well. So as you said, I've got various poison. I've got pineapple and raspberry old mute cider. I have a new one that I've not tried. It's Botanical Recorderlig. And I also have this Thai beer that's been sat in the fridge for since Christmas. And that is a litre of Cobra beer. So that's what I got rocking. Yeah, Nick, at the moment I'm far more interested in the Saturn mode than I am the Polymega. That mode optical disc thing. A randomised gaming, don't worry if you slow accepting the invite, don't worry, there's no pressure, this is just a good time. We're just here to have fun, play games together. There's no pressure on my channel, we just all have a good laugh, chill out, relaxing evening. You know, we've all had a week of stress, no doubt. Coronavirus has got everybody stressed out on top of doing their job. If you're working from home, there's stresses there. If you're working in an office, there's stresses there too. I'm working in an office and it can be stressful. You know, especially as I work in insurance. As you can imagine, it's quite tough at the moment. So, on a Friday night, on my streams, I just want to chill out, talk to people, have a good time, take my mind off the world for a bit and how fucked up some things are right now. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, that's a death. So we're going down. Ah! Oh, I've been taken out again. No, we've decided, well, the chat has decided that we're going to turn this into a drinking game. So, whenever we die, we drink.
Are you down on purpose?
No.
Sure.
Because I'm going to
I'm
have...
gonna get a face.
No, this is the first one. We've only just started. No, there is no dying on purpose in this game, it just happens. Yeah, I'm sure, honey. Rum is for death, a fair trade. Black be dancing there. Yeah, Black is dancing. Apparently so, but I'm the only one that they can see on screen, so they might cheat. I can't be privy to that. Yes, not bad. This is the one from Christmas. It looks like somebody's going to be drinking in chat. There we go. That's a swig. For those that are joining in. It's alright, it does the job. A bit drier. It's good, but you don't like Violet and Juniper, doesn't it? What's the room ID, Justin? There is no room ID. We are playing with crowd play, so all that you need to do is jump in. So underneath my chat on the YouTube channel, you should see a button. It says play with Juggernaut. All that you need to do is hit that button and you will join in on the next game. Oh! There is one left. One life. Oh! Who takes it? Zeus or Zeus does. Well done. Next round starting. Huh? Yeah. That's Sean, Aaron, and Markov. No, Jack can't get in. He's tried, but he can't. Yeah, it's a quick turnover indeed. And there was a giant spider that walked up there before. So I was on screen, hun. So I just let him go. It's only, I'd say about that big, about 3 inches. He walked. He came down. He came behind my screen, and then he walked up. And the last time I saw, he was over on the picture there somewhere.
Start hunting for it.
No, it doesn't. You just relax. It's a spider. It's not going to kill you.
No, but it's gonna crawl from my face.
Yeah, crawl over your face. It might crawl in your ear. It might lay eggs there. You know.
No, I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. It's down here. You're up there.
It doesn't mean you're gonna stay in one spot.
Okay, we got more people piling in. Got 11. Have we got any more coming in?
Get more.
When I click on the play button, it takes me into an empty private match. Can't join when the match is active. No, but you can join now while we're in the lobby. Zeus, yeah, you have time to relieve yourself. Don't worry.
Oh, your birthday.
Yes, my birthday is coming up. We've got Theo's to deal with first. No point even thinking about mine until Theo's. Okay, Zeus, let us know when you've returned, when you have relieved yourself adequately. I went before I started screaming. I haven't drunk a lot. I've barely started drinking yet. You can't join in now either though, just takes me to private match screen. Well, we're in a private match, but you should be able to jump in. If you can't jump in that way, I'll put this link here. And you should be able to jump through that link if you can't get through any other way. Right, are we all back yet? As you said, are you back? Good night, huh? Right, the wife's gone to bed. I said the wife has gone to bed. And now we can carry on playing. Okay, as you said. Are you in? Is everybody else in? Apparently we've got 4 people in line. I cannot get it to allow me back into each game automatically. I have to shut the whole thing down and then rejoin. That's interesting, Aaron. I don't know quite why that's happening. But if you're not the only one, what I will do is... It seems like there's a slight hiccup with crowd play every now and again. Seems about the 2-hour mark. We just need to close down the room and reopen it. So what I'll do is I'll just close down this room and then reopen, and hopefully everyone will join and follow us across. Okay, so I'm going to close down the room and then create a new one. Connecting a new room now. Okay, I'll add more spaces. Okay, and the room is open again. You should be able to just jump straight in. The room is open. I'm going to send invites out to everyone as well. Okay. We should be good now. More people should be filtering in. I'm streaming via OBS route. Yeah, I'm not streaming directly via Stadia features. That feature, as far as I'm aware, isn't fully available yet. There might be some people who have it, I don't know, but I'm not one of those. As you said, how often are you going to host these? Well, I try and host them when I can. I've got a full-time job and I've got a wife and 3 kids, so I don't get to stream as often as I'd like to, but I aim to stream at least twice a week. One midweek and one in the weekend. And if time permits and freedom permits, then I do more. But yeah, I try and go at least twice a week. One of those might be a crowd play and one of those might be more of a retro session. Or playing something else, but we have at least a crowd play session a week since I've had the crowd play feature. Okay, it looks like we've got 4 people in line that aren't in the room yet. So we'll wait. Let's wait 30 seconds this time. Hopefully that will give us enough time to actually get in. Koto Ninja's just jumped in. Says we've got 3 more people online. Got about 15 more seconds. Another one's in. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's get it going. I'm going to go for the Black Bomber.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. I haven't unlocked anything yet because I've only played like private match. Why I'm still Bomber level 5. Because all I played is crowd play. Hey Owen, how's it going? Don't worry, there's no need to worry about being late. There's no apologies needed. Just welcome. Enjoy yourself. We're here to have fun. How you doing, Owen, by the way? Hope you're well. Hope your work week is over and you get to enjoy your weekend now. Now remember, there are a few of us playing that are drinking every time they die in game, which means that they will die in real life pretty soon too. Oh, you're playing the Crew 2? Ah, I see. I haven't tried the Crew 2, but I wasn't a big fan of the last Crew, so I've been a bit apprehensive. But I will check it out at some point. That was dark, yeah. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, no! Get off me. It won you over, did it, Owen? Well, I might have to definitely check that out in that case. If it's good enough to turn you into a full-time buyer. The thing is, there are so many video games out there right now. I mean, I've got the Avengers, which I accidentally didn't cancel my pre-order of. I've got Tony Hawk 1 and 2 to play. There's this. There's all the other Stadia Pro games. There's not enough time in the day, man. My kid's still playing Fortnite, so we're doing the challenges on that every week. Playing League of Legends still. It's just not enough hours. Just not enough hours to play everything I want. And my backlog. Oh, don't get me started about backlog. Oh no, I'm dead. Okay. Whoa! We're still hanging on. Okay, which room's the final room going to be in? It's going to be this one. Okay, I'm going up here. Yeah, Owen, we're playing crowd play at the moment. Woo! Took out the Richter. I'm going to take myself out if I'm not lucky. Whoa. No, there goes another one. I've got another life. Oh, okay. Oh no, there we go. Another life, really? And then there were two. Just me and you. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's a life down. Ah! He killed himself. That works for me. I am Bomberman. Default is the best word in the dictionary. Yeah, Bomberman. Good game, people. Okay, the room is open. Jump on in. You were very close, Motoko. Very close indeed. You were like 3 pixels away from escaping that bomb blast. But don't worry, jump on in. Jump on in. The more the merrier. Oh, Sean, you can't bail out now, buddy. We've only just got the drink warmed up. Starting to get a taste for it. Now you're going. Yeah. Yeah, long day tomorrow. Alright, bud. Well, I'll catch you later, Sean. Take it easy. Next session might be tomorrow night, depending on how things go. If not, then it won't be far along. Probably tomorrow night. I'll be streaming something. Whether it'll be this, whether it'll be Mortal Kombat, maybe League, maybe some retro. I don't know at this point, but there will be something. Justin, you're in. Opening and quitting another game fixed it. Okay. Interesting. Don't know why that worked, but it worked. So it's a win. Okay, we're going to wait for another minute at this point. Just for more people to come in. We've got people in line. Hopefully they'll filter their way through. Just like they did before. And in the meantime, I'm going to insert an ad. Some people might see it, some people won't. If you see an ad, don't worry, you're not missing anything. We're just waiting for people to filter in. May as well put an advert out there at the same time. And don't forget, if you do like crowd play, if you do enjoy it... Oh, my camera's on the wrong side. Let me just adjust that slightly. There we go. I'm not fully out in the corner. You can see where I accidentally spilt some booze down the top when I was trying to swig it as quickly as possible. But don't forget, if you're liking the crowd play streams, Google have said that we get to keep crowd play on this channel. So all of the games that come out with crowd play, we will have access to. Some will have access to earlier than others. So if you do like crowd play and you do like Stadia games being played multi-online, then please subscribe to the channel. You know, it helped me out a lot if you like and subscribe to the video and like and subscribe my channel. And don't forget, people, it's something very important that you must do when you do subscribe to my channel. You gotta touch my bell end. It makes me so happy when you touch that bell. That makes you know whenever I go live, whether it's on a multiplayer game, crowd play, or whether it's just a long form video that I've just uploaded to YouTube. You will know when it happens. So go ahead, make me happy, make me feel all tingly inside by touching that bell, and I would really appreciate that if you do. Okay, and that minute is just about up, so we will rock with who we've got, and let's play. Good luck, everybody. I am going to go Blue Bomber this time.
I miss my comfy pillow.
I miss my comfy pillow. I have just found my spirit animal. I miss my comfy pillow, and he looks tired. That's me like 5 days a week. I miss my bed. I miss my pillow. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good luck. Have fun, people. Blue Bomber is too slow, Jordan. Well, he is quite lethargic from the look of things. But he must have a power to balance him out somehow. Yatta! So Aaron is Raiden, and we have the Demented Bunny. There I am, just laying down, chilling. Okay, let's go. Gotta work our way forward. The second bomb will certainly help in that regard. Just gotta get the timing right so I don't kill myself by trying to blow up too much of the wall at once. Okay, that's Aaron down. That's me down also. I can't punch my way out of that. Whoa, that flame! Taking me out. I've got to swig twice. That's bottle one gone. Pirate, thanks for stopping by, my friend. And thank you, as always, for being a member of my channel. I really appreciate that. This weekend I'm planning to do the first behind the scenes stuff for my members. Now that it's been a month, now that you've been a member for the month, you're gonna see all the perks coming through now. High score tables, you name it. I've been working on it after work every day behind the scenes. I've just scuffed my beautiful wasabi controller, but don't worry, I can clean that up in no time. I just dropped my Stadia controller with the, because I'm tethered with a USB at the moment, just to make sure that, you know, I don't run out of battery midstream. So I'm tethered with USB, and I just picked it up and dropped it. Whoops. But anyhow, the first bottle is down from Sean's little drinking game that he's just wimped out on. He's left already. Aaron, are you still in the drinking sesh? Mark, are you still in it as well? Let me know in chat. Okay, the final phase is in. Blue Donkey is in the middle. I didn't catch the names and the users of all the other players, but Vic Viper is on the left hand side. We've got Baby Blue Bomber in the top right. Blue Donkey is just wiped out, and he is down for the count. Baby Blue, Vic Viper, and White Bomberman all vying for that last position. Oh, and there goes another one. Vic Viper loses a life. Ooh, the Vic is escaping by the skin of his teeth 3 times in a row. He should have been blown sky high. Don't worry, Root. I will keep doing these. Don't you worry. I plan to continue doing these. As long as people want them, and as long as people keep showing up for them, I will keep doing them. I hope you have a great weekend, Root, and I'll see you soon. Oh! That flame actually went over her feet then. I call shenanigans. I reckon she should have died there. She must have just survived by a pixel. Oh, Aqua, is that her name, is it? I don't know her name. I didn't know, I just call her Baby Blue. But if her name is Aqua, her name is Aqua. So Aqua and Vic Bomber are very, very close, but Aqua is down. And the Wampa wins. Well done, Wampa. Good game. The room will be open once more. Just like the second bottle of booze is. Ready? So while Logic Cube may have left after a suggestion of a drinking game, the drinking game will still remain for those of us that want to continue with it. So the rule is with the drinking game is every time you lose a life, you have to take a swig. GG, Ryan. Okay, everybody's piling back in. Coming in thick and fast now. Okay, Himura's in. We've got another person in line that's not quite joined the room yet. But we've got less than half of the viewers jumping into the game now. Come and join, come and join. Stadia is great fun. You can sign up for free. And then once you've signed up, you can get a free Pro subscription, which gives you free games to play for a month. This is one of those games. So you can literally dive in right now, just jump to stadia.com, sign up for an account, sign up for that pro trial, claim your Bomberman game, and then you can come and play with us directly through YouTube. You can hit that play with Juggernaut button that's underneath my chat window, and you can jump in live on Stadia, on stream, having a good time. There's no pressure. This isn't MLG Pro Gaming. This isn't high technical expertise being displayed here. It's just a bunch of guys and girls having fun on a Friday night. There's no pressure, we're just here to have a good time and check out the brand new crowd play feature that's available on this game. For certain people. It's not available for everyone yet, But on this channel, we are lucky enough to have it unlocked for this channel. So we're testing it. We're testing it indefinitely before it gets launched publicly. So yeah, every game that supports crowd play, we will feature here. As you said, do I know when crowd play will be past the beta stage? I don't, unfortunately. I don't have any release dates or anything like that. I find out the same time you guys do. For example, I was under the impression that crowd play was going to be launched with Bomberman, because all of the preamble said that, you know, you'll be able to play Bomberman with crowd play on September the 1st. But what it meant to say was that the game comes out September the 1st and crowd play features come out at a later date. And I found that out via email the night before the game launched. Google contacted me and said, would you be interested in carrying on your testing with crowd play with this game? And I said, absolutely. But I was under the impression that, you know, it was coming out for everybody. And they said, no, it's only for early access at the moment. And I said, okay, well, I was planning to stream anyway because I wanted to play crowd play. Because crowd play is a hell of a lot of fun.
I miss my comfy pillow.
Yeah, so yeah, it is a shame that it's not quite ready yet. But when it is ready, you're going to have a hell of a time. Crowd play is awesome. It's so easy to use for the most part. Okay, granted, there are a couple of technical issues that some people experience on various devices, but for the most part, I would say 9 out of every 10 players has a silky smooth experience. And it's just a great time. Just being able to see somebody stream a game, think, oh, okay, I want a bit of that, and then just jump in and play with them. It's such a cool idea. I love it, and it sets Stadia apart from every other console out there. You know, normally you have to install the game, you have to update it, and then you have to find a match, add friends codes and what have you, and all that rigmarole just to play with people. With Stadia, you click a button and it does the rest for you. I love it. I think it's really cool. And I'm so excited to still be part of the testing. You know, it was so interesting to watch Mortal Kombat play and how Mortal Kombat worked one-on-one with crowd play and how great that experience was, how lag-free it was. But then to see Bomberman with 64 players have that exact same ubiquitous, smooth, joyful experience with crowd play is just something else. I can only imagine what comes out in the future for it. And that's a death. Okay. Oh, loads of power-ups in here. Happy days. Going up to room 2. Seems a bit lonely up here. Oh, just killed myself. What happened? What diggity do? I am dead. 2 players left in each room. Vikupal, I love how you're doing a drinking game while playing live. I can't play right now, but we'll totally join you in on the fun next time. That's exactly what it is, Vic. It's just a bit of fun. That's, you know, I'm here with this feature on my channel, and I want to share it with you guys as much as possible. I love playing crowd play. I love playing these games. And to have this feature accessible to us and to have early access to it is just absolute joy. I'm so pleased that we can play these games together, and that will continue. That will continue. So it will continue while it's in early access, and it will continue once crowd play hits the mainstream retail as well. I plan to keep doing crowd plays as long as people keep wanting to play. You know, whether that's new games, old games, bits in between, you name it. I'll keep it going as long as everybody else wants and is interested in it. I've noticed that players only have 1 life left will have their characters flicker red. Yes. Yeah, it's kind of the warning. It gives you an idea of who to go for. And white is down. I haven't quite worked out how you unlock extra lives though, because there was one game before where I had 2 extra lives, and I for the life of me, I don't know what I did to get them. Kimura takes that win though. We will return to the room and we will start up a new one. We're going to open up to everyone. And that's open to everyone. So invite your friends, invite everybody. As you said, you start off with 2 lives, but you can earn more. We had a game before where I had 4 lives. You can have a maximum of 2. I died twice, I was on my last life, and I got an extra life. And then I died, and then I got an extra life. Oh, the heart symbol is the extra life symbol, is it? Okay, ciao Mark. Take it easy. I'll see you on League probably, or on the next stream, but I will see you soon. Have a good evening. It serves me right for not reading the instructions, right? You're off as well, Aaron. Alright, take it easy, bud. I'll see you guys when I next see you. And while we're waiting for people to come in, I'm just going to run an ad. Some of you might see it, some of you might not. We're just going to wait for people to pop in so you're not missing much. So feel free to check out this ad. It helps me out. Thank you. There we go. Some of you will be seeing it right now. Some of you won't be. I don't know how it filters off who sees what. But we're going to wait about a minute. No, Justin, it doesn't always show ads for everyone. It only shows them for people that hit certain demographics of what the advertiser wants to see. So there's a good chance that nobody sees an advert, but 1 person might, or 10 people might. It's just completely up to the advertiser. Oh, YouTube Premium, yeah. If you've got Premium, then you don't see any adverts whatsoever. One of the perks of being a YouTube Premium member. I've got to admit, I'm not a Premium member, but it is tempting. That's another monthly subscription service that I have to pay for. I don't think the budget can stretch that far. But we have 11 people in. Okay, Owen, are you in the room there? Are you in the game room, Owen? Excellent. Okay, we've got 1 person left in line, so we're going to let them filter in, and then we're going to set this going. Okay, it's about another 5 to 10 seconds, hopefully. We're going to set it off in... There we go, there's the extra player in. So now we're fully kitted out with 12 players. Let's roll. I'm going to go mellow yellow. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good luck. Love my eyebrows. Yeah, I do like the fact that they've added personality to all the different Bombermen. And different attributes as well. Okay. Oh, it's getting hairy over in the corner there. Do I want a bit of that action? Yeah, I want a bit of that action. Uh-oh. Oh, it's another death. It's just two of us left in this room. But the gates open and it all changes. I'm gonna go to room 2. Oh, it's a bit busy in here. Oh, I just blew myself up. Shoot. Oh, lots of people died there. I'm in the top 4. Oh. It's getting scary. If I leave them alone, they're going to take each other out at this rate. Uh-oh. Ah, it's another death. And then there were 3. Oh no! Took myself out! No! Snatched defeat away from the jaws of victory. Wow, White Bomber got hammered, but Vic got himself taken out at the same time. And it's a draw game! You don't see that very often. Draw game. Nobody wins. Right down to the wire. Good game, people. Bomberman is a good game. Oh, we've got another friend request. I will add you. There we go. Who's jumping in for another one? Warlock is. Juice is. Flojo's in. Wampa's in. Let's get some more of us in. Nihilus is in. Oh, and I might be streaming it tomorrow, depending on how things go. I've got I Incognito and RDMD Gaming join the room. Good. I have no idea what the friend limit is on Stadia. I've not got that many friends, so I know it's got enough for me to have my friends list. Okay, we've got 11 people in. We've got 3 more ready to filter through. Oh, Gorlock has left the building. So Ryan, you're Wampa. That was close with you as a Vic. to the last game. Very close indeed. Okay, we're going to wait 1 more minute. We've got 3 people still in line that's trying to filter through. I'll tell you what, it's starting to get warm in here. It's getting hot in here. I won't take all my clothes. Okay. We've got 11 people in. We've got 4 still in line. 2 more have jumped in. Okay, and it looks like we're just about ready to go. The minute is up. Let's begin. I'm going to try Aqua. Why must we hurt each other so? Because the game would be boring if we didn't. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Yeah. Next one you can go, Owen. Yeah. My girlfriend doesn't like playing video games at all, and she likes this game. It's kind of surprising. Now, this game's appealing to everybody. Aqua, the sibling that hates violence, can be the most violent when maddened. Yeah.
I will end this fight.
What? My bomb blew itself through the wall. Ah yes, I have spiky bombs. I forgot. Oh, that's me out already. I came last. There's only 1 person left in room 4. Let's check out room 3, see how it's going on over there. Lots of people are sporting that koi fish. Okay, everybody's piling out of room 3. It looks like they're staying fairly evenly split between 1 and 2. Let's go over to 2 because it looks like more people are there now. The Vic Viper is down. There's a fight up in the top left corner. Pyramid Head wants in on the pyramid action, but he's too slow to get some. Got our guy with the squirt gun. That looks like Bill. Ready to take out the Pyramid Head. Oh! Pyramid Head is down. Pyramid Head is back, but it's his last life. Bill is doing some work with that squirt gun. 2 out of the 3 Pyramid Heads are down to 1 life. 1 is down completely. Oh, the sword comes out. The pyramids are on even pegging now. They're on their last lives. More people from the other room are joining the party. Who's going down first? Looks like Bill might be if he's not careful. Yep, there he goes. but he has an extra life. He is still in the game. One pyramid head down. Could this be the second? Yes, he's gone. There's Bill versus white and yellow. Oh! Now it's just sibling rivalry. White and yellow. Who's going to take the crown? They've both got an extra life in tow. No, they don't. Yellow's down to his last life. Oh, and he's gone. The original and still number one. Zeus takes the crown. And the room is open once more. Okay. People are jumping in the line. They should be ready to jump in. Okay, it's Owen's last one, he says. Well, it is 1:45 in the morning here where I am, so I won't be on much longer myself. So let's make these last games count. Kung Fu Rat. And the Zany Gamer have joined the room. Who else is going to join us? Unable to join. Try again. Just making sure my window is actually open. Because it is getting toasty in here. Whew. My PC's not running hot, it's just me. Stingo is back in the room. Don't forget, if the button's not working in this particular game, we can also use the link. So you can use that link in chat to jump into the game if you're having any issue with the button. The whole customization thing. If they add the Dastardly Bombers and don't change their designs, will they have Phantom Bomber's model and have his cloak loose? I don't know. It will probably be animated. As you said, can't join. You were writing before there, pal. Perhaps refresh your page. Try refreshing your browser. Hopefully that might fix it for you, as you said. Try the link. Try joining in via link as well as the button. Hopefully we'll get you in. I'll tell you another Bomberman game that was really great. Not this one, but another one that was fantastic. I don't know if you've ever played it before, but you see this little beast here, the Sega Saturn. It had one of the best versions of Bomberman ever released on it. Saturn Bomberman, 10 players back in the 90s. It was absolutely amazing. Yeah, love my Sega Saturn. Love Saturn Bomberman. This is my second Sega Saturn here, because this one I'm gonna fit with a mode. I don't know if you've seen the Terra Onion modes lately, but they're an optical disc emulator which saves the wear and tear of your original discs by allowing you to run games from a hard drive. And I'm looking forward to actually putting that in a Saturn and playing that way. because my discs are getting old now. They're starting to get hard to read. Saturn is your favourite console ever? It's up there for me. I don't think it's my top. I think my top would still be... thinking about it. Okay, here's how I would break down. I would break it down as follows. My favourite game systems. Number 1, Xbox 360. Okay, Kiwinoki, take care, bye for now. But yeah, my number 1 console of all time, Xbox 360. It had classic games released, it had the chat integration, you know, cross-game chat, all of that stuff, achievements were first released on the 360, and it had a massive, amazing library of varied games. It was a truly wonderful machine. So Xbox 360 would be my number 1. My number 2, this is where it gets really, really difficult. I'm going to say Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo as my number 2. For similar reasons as the Dreamcast, you know, it had a wide variety of great looking games for the time. It was such a variety of titles that I had on my SNES. I absolutely loved that machine. Number 3, PS1. PS1, and that's very closely after the Super Nintendo. I loved the PlayStation. I think it had some of the greatest game series of any system ever. And it was the birthplace of so many great series. So PS1 is right up there for me. Number 3. Number 4, Sega Dreamcast. Sega Dreamcast, the little machine that could do arcade perfect conversions. Such a wonderful, wonderful system that never got as much love as it deserved until it was well dead. Following on from Dreamcast, we have the Sega Mega Drive. The Sega Mega Drive, also known as the Genesis in the US, follows on from Dreamcast. It had some truly wonderful experiences, had some lightning fast arcade games, had some beautiful multiplayer games like Micro Machines. I absolutely have fond memories of the Mega Drive. And then after Mega Drive comes Saturn for me. I loved... See, the problem is I had a PAL Saturn, and games dried up real quick for the PAL Saturn. And the games that did come out were expensive. However, with that being said, the games that were released were incredible. Sega Rally, Virtua Cop, Virtua Fighter 1 and 2, Shining Force 3, you had Panzer Dragoon, you had Burning Rangers, Guardian Heroes, Nights into Dreams, which is one of my favourite games of all time ever. So many great Saturn games. Mysteria was one of my favourites as well, great RPG. And then you get the import Sega Saturn stuff, and it just opens your eyes to a whole new world of video games. A whole new world. Absolutely loved that machine. And of course, other machines follow. Thank you very much for that, Roz. That's very kind of you to say. Yeah, all time, number 1, greatest console in the world ever, Xbox 360. It's gotta be. There's just so many great games on there. So many great franchises, so many games from the past that released on Xbox Live Arcade. It had the kind of multiplayer. It had custom audio CD tracks. Do you remember that? Custom audio music in your games. So many awesome features. I made it top 4, and I've got some drinking to catch up with. So that's 3. GG Owen, thank you for stopping by, my friend. Take it easy. See you on the next one. What are my favourite games on the 360? Well, let's put the usual suspects aside. So Halo, Gears of War, and Gears of War 3. By the way, I spent an ungodly amount of time on that. In Horde mode, I spent something like 500 hours. But there was a great game on the 360 made by Sega and From Software called Chrome Hounds. And Chrome Hounds was basically a gigantic robot mech simulator with a persistent online world. So there was a constant war raging between 3 factions, and you would take part in those battles, but even when you weren't playing, the war would continue carrying on. And it was so good. You built every mech from scratch, from parts, and you design the parts, you design the spaceship, the mech, you design how it moved, how it walked, how it fired, what type of guns it would have, and then you'd go out as a squad of 6 people in real time with voice chat, and you had these relay beacons throughout the map, and you could only communicate via voice chat when the beacons were close by. So you'd get voice silence, you'd get custom mechs, you'd get custom everything in these massive maps, and we'd play that for absolutely hours. There were so many different strategies in that game. I would love to see a sequel one day. Yeah, it is a shame the servers got shut down, but I played the living bejesus out of that. What other games do I really love on 360? Bayonetta was phenomenal. I love the Dynasty Warriors series, if you like that pronunciation better. I'm trying to think what else. Well, the Flat Out games, they're vehicular racing games with a little bit of rubbing racing going on. Not quite Burnout level, but it was much more off-road, much more dirty, gritty racing with Flat Out. And the interesting thing with Flat Out is it was real-time physics. So if you collided into a wall, you didn't just bounce off it. You would smash through the wall and bits would splinter everywhere. If you hit a rubber tyre on the edge of a road, the rubber tyres would go sprawling out and become obstacles for other racers. And if you hit something, your driver would get propelled through the windshield into the grass in front of you. And they took that mechanic and they added mini games like darts, for example, where you drove your car down a massive ramp and had to propel your guy at a giant dartboard. And things like that. It was just so much fun. Flat Out Ultimate Carnage was the best version, and that was only on PC and 360, and that was a great game. I'm just trying to think of what else. There's the Forza games, of course. They're phenomenal. You know, all of the main suspects. Let me think what else I really enjoyed on 360. There were so many. I literally have over 1,000 games for my Xbox 360. The Japanese games, because some of the games were region free, Cave, which were a well-renowned shoot-'em-up game company, released lots of shmups for the system, like Mushihime Sama Futari, which was a bullet hell shoot-'em-up, which was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal game. Mushi Mushi Pork and Pink Sweets. That was a great combination, a 2-for-1 deal. That was a great game. Bullet Soul Infinite Burst is a game that I want to get because I've been waiting for it forever. I just can't find a copy under 200 quid. But I do have Bullet Soul, and I have Infinite Burst on PC, but the PC version is not quite as good. What else did I like? I like the arcade games. In fact, for some of the arcade games, for a while, I was in the top 10 in the world for arcade gamer score. For the first couple of years, I was top 10. I had a world record on Metal Slug 3. Marble Blast Ultra, that was a really good fun game. And you had Novodrome, I was the first in the world to complete that. Yeah, some really good arcade stuff. I just loved everything about the 360. I did play Bomberman live for 360, yeah, that was fun as well. Not as good as this, but it was good. And I don't know if you remember it, but do you remember Game Room for 360? Where you could buy arcade renditions of all classic arcade games. I bought every single pack for that. I had the entire set, and I played that to death on 360. It was fantastic. Ace Combat was another one that I played a lot of. But there was just so many good games for a variety of genres on that machine. It really was a smorgasbord of joy for me. And it was the first real console that had internet gameplay done right. You weren't a fan of PS360 as a whole? I can see where a lot of people come from. A lot of people called it like the games had different shades of brown in them, but storytelling took a massive leap in that generation. Along with the variety of games you had. You know, when I was a kid growing up, we used to be able to buy budget games for £1 or £2, and you get some really eclectic, off-the-wall stuff for that £1 or £2. Not to mention games that people had coded themselves, and the Xbox 360 kind of brought that back. And it was really good to see like Xbox indie games and the Xbox Live Arcade games, all those classic style of games come back that we hadn't seen for a while. Mixed in with the AAA stuff, you know, mixed in with the blockbuster games. It was just great for me. PS3, not so much. I didn't like my PS3 very much. I only bought it for Virtua Fighter 5, and then Virtua Fighter 5 Online came out from 360, which made my whole purchase worthless, really. It did get better as time went on, but yeah, it was always behind 360 for me. Top tips for Bomberman Online. Relax, have fun, keep focused, watch other players. That would be my tips, although I am no pro Bomberman. Each character has its own perks, its own stats, its own weaknesses, its own abilities. But I find if you focus on what you're doing, it doesn't always work very well. If I watch what other people are doing near me, I've got an idea of how they might play, how they might attack me, and I can move on. Or if I can see people are battling, I might leave them to it and just hide in the corner somewhere to try and survive. Those would be my tips. But as you can see, I just came 8 out of 13. So what do I know? I know nothing. Not about Bomberman. The best tip I can give you is just relax and have fun. Yeah, Nick, I'll tell you one thing I'm not happy with. I wasn't happy with this generation that we're currently in. With Xbox One and PS4, I felt very let down by it. It's such a shame, because it had some really strong foundations to grow from, and I don't know, it's all too samey now. There are too many games coming out for a start. It's very hard to get hyped up for a new game when you know there's going to be another new game right around the corner that's going to be hyped up just as much. I find the excitement waning a little bit with this generation. Games that I was having high hopes for always ended up disappointing more than anything. It wasn't like 360 where they still had that innovation. Well, Nick, I did pick up a PS4 and Xbox One. I got them both on launch. My PS4 I might have played 10 times. Resogun I liked. I did like Resogun. But aside from that, yeah, not many games I really enjoyed. I played the Dynasty Warriors games that you can't get on Xbox on there. I played Parappa the Rapper when that got remastered. I played Shadow of the Beast, which was a massive letdown. And that's really about it. Oh, Last of Us 2 and Fall Guys, the beta for Fall Guys. But yeah, Yeah, PS4 was a massive letdown, unfortunately, for me. I think the machine and the controller are great. It's just... there was nothing that really excited me on it. Randomised Gaming, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Take it easy. Yeah, randomised. It's not perfect at the moment. I'm sure they will work out some of the kinks ready for the full release. But, you know, it is being worked on constantly. They are looking at it and they are taking data from it. If you've got any feedback, there is a button in your Stadia menu where you can leave feedback. Please do, because they are taking that seriously and they are taking everything that you say that's constructive on board. So it's great. You said, thank you for stopping by. It is 1 AM, so I think we're going to call it here. This will be the last game, I think. Okay, so everybody that wants to jump in, make sure you jump in now. We'll make this the last one. I'm also going to share the link. So in case the button underneath the chat isn't working for you fully, try that. Okay. You want to do standard match? We've got too many people in for a standard match, unfortunately. Oh no, we don't. We're okay. We're okay for now. We can do a standard match. That's no problem. We'll do a random level. The rules. Start position random. We'll make it a best of 3. Or first 2-3, should I say. As it's the last one. And while we wait for people to come in, I'm going to show an ad. Some of you might see the advert, some of you might not. Don't worry, you're not going to miss anything in the chat. We're just waiting for people to filter in. So, in the meantime, help me out and watch this ad. Okay? Thank you. For those of you that will be seeing the advert, you'll be seeing it now. And for the rest of us, well, you're still here. So it's all good. Gorlock has entered. And the chopper. Get to the chopper! Has just asked me to be his friend. Okay, we've got 8 people in the game, but there are 17 of us watching. Come on, let's get everybody in. Last hurrah. All that you need is a free Stadia account, the free Pro trial, and then you get this game included for free for a month. So you can not only play it right now, you can play it whenever I stream next, which might be tomorrow, or it might be Sunday, or it might be some point in the week, next week. But we will be doing regular crowd play matches. Don't you worry about that. Your free trial will not go to waste if you sign up purely to check out crowd play. And I am still continuing with the challenge that was set to me earlier. I'm still drinking when I die. It's 1 swig per death. I am halfway through my 2nd bottle in less than an hour, so we're not doing too bad, actually. I thought it was going to be a lot messier than that. Good as go. What do I think of the Stadia, dude? I think it's pretty damn sweet. I think that Stadia... well, I'll be honest, okay? So, when I heard about Stadia, when I saw it was coming out, I thought it was going to suck. There is no way on earth that a streaming platform could be... it would be lag-free enough to play the games that it was advertising it to play. I thought it would be disastrous to play something like PUBG, play something like Doom on a streaming machine with lag. Are you high? How the hell is that going to work? It's going to stink. And then the game came out, and the machine came out. You know, the Chromecast Ultra bundle. I wanted to check it out for myself, but I was geo-locked out. I couldn't buy it at that time. And then the reviews started trickling in, and they said it sucked. It was terrible. It was laggy, it was dreadful. I saw videos of people pressing a button and then a second and a half to 2 seconds later the character would jump. It looked a mess. But I wanted to see it for myself. I wanted to see it. I wanted to check it out my own way. But I couldn't. So I left it for a few months. And then I tried it again recently, about 3 months ago. And I was no longer geo-locked out. So I could register my account. So I did. I registered for an account. I got a free pro trial. And yeah, I dug my heels in and gave it a go. The first game I played was Panzer Dragoon Remake in 4K, and I was blown away at how crisp the video was, at how little encoding artifacts were in there. I was blown away at how lag-free it was. There is a touch of latency, but it's so minimal, it's just like playing any online game, you know? It's perfectly playable. And I was really impressed. So I tried another game. I tried Destiny 2. Same deal. It looked great, felt great, could play it quite comfortably with the minimal lag that it possessed, and it showed. I played PUBG, and that was rough. PUBG looked awful, didn't run that well, and it appeared to have more lag than other games, so I wasn't impressed there. But then I got Mortal Kombat 11. Mortal Kombat 11, there is no lag. There is no lag. It's almost imperceptible, the little lag that game has. And it stunned me. And then trying crowd play and watching people just jump into YouTube. You know, just jump into YouTube, click a button, and then be transported over to my game and be playing in seconds. It was just wow. Okay, that was just stunning to me. And then after a while you realise there's no loading time, there's no install time, and then I go back to my Xbox One, because I've got things like Tony Hawk to play, and I want to play it, but then I have to wait and install 20 gig to play that. But I don't have 20 gig hard drive space on my machine, so I've got a lot of games. So I have to juggle games around and delete some and move some, and then I install, I have to wait for it to install. And then I play, only for it to pop up and say, oh, you need a 5 gig day one update for it to play right now. Do you want to install? Yes, okay. And then I have to wait. So it took over an hour from me buying the game and plugging it in to me being actually able to play it. And then I think back to Stadia and playing Grid for the first time. Grid. There was none of that. And Grid on PC is like an 80 gig game. So space is paramount, and being able to have the luxury of not having to worry about juggling hard drive space, juggling installs, waiting around, it made me appreciate Stadia more and more and more. And now with the talk about Xbox and PS5 not having a release date yet, and kind of waiting for each other to announce their release dates and how much the machines are going to cost, I'm getting fed up with it. I'm just thinking, why am I bothering? I've got the money set aside for both machines, but at this point I'm thinking, well, what's the point? I'm going to end up being pissed off with my purchase. You know, I could just stick with Stadia, stick with my Xbox One and PS4, and just, you know, get a new graphics card for the PC, the GeForce 3090 that's just been announced. You know, it's a monster, and it blows both the new generation of consoles away. So I'm kind of like, why would I really want one? I'm thinking I'm leaning towards Stadia on a permanent basis. I definitely see the appeal. Whoops. That's a death. That's a sorry. I'm definitely seeing the appeal of Stadia more and more and more the more I play with it. And it's good that they're now finally getting some steam behind them. They've got the ball rolling in announcing new games, new exclusives, new features. It doesn't feel like having Stadia as your sole gaming platform is a detriment anymore. It It was kind of liberating in many ways. You know, and as time goes on, when more games come out, it will get better and better. And I'm really pumped for Dead by Daylight. That's a game I play on PC quite regularly. And to have that cross-play will be fantastic.
I'll protect everybody.
Okay, it seems like my stream is taking a minor hit. I'm getting a couple of hiccups here in visual quality. Saying my connection has lost stability a touch. But it still seems like we're in the game and there doesn't appear to be any extra lag involved. So let's carry on. Oh no, I'm down! All of my mates play Dead by Daylight, so cross-platform on DVD is a massive bonus. Yeah. I'm looking forward to crowd play on that as well, and crowd choice, where the crowd just dictate who you're going to play as. I think that will be a lot of fun for streamers. Yeah, I'm down. Figure out what's causing the stream to go a bit wonky. Sometimes my work have set like these schedules for things like virus checks, because I can use this PC for working remotely. So they have certain degrees of control over it. I'm just wondering if that control is what's affecting my bandwidth now. No, okay. Oh, it's Plex. Plex is what's doing it. My wife must be watching a movie upstairs or something. Well done, Wampa. Look at that. 3 off the bat. Let's do one more game, yeah? Let's do one more. It's too good to quit now. Okay, let's open up the room again. This will be the last one. Because it is, what, 1:15 in the morning. My kids have got friends over tomorrow and they're going to be sleeping over, so I have 3 kids. I've got 3 kids, the wife, and other people's kids in my house tomorrow. So it's going to be noisy. Whoops, excuse me. It's going to be noisy. It's going to be busy. It's going to be tiring. And it looks like my connection is starting to go a bit wobbly too, so it's telling me something in the ether. And I say I'm going to bed, but I'm not really. I'm going to play Tony Hawk, probably. It's staring me in the face, man. Tony Hawk. I'm a huge fan of the Tony Hawk games. Tony Hawk 2 is one of the best games ever made. On Dreamcast, of course. The Dreamcast version is the best, although Tony Hawk 2X is better on Xbox One. The original Xbox One, I mean. So friend request, we'll just add that real quick. There we go. Okay, my connection's going a little bit wonky, but we're still good enough to go. This my connection is excellent on stream, so it must just be a little blip. A little blip. But anyway, guys, have you enjoyed playing Bomberman tonight? Yay! Woo! I hope you have. I've had a good time playing. Apologies for the internet connections I had at the very start of the stream. I know that put a few people off. But we got that sorted. A quick reboot, and just checking things and kicking the wife off the mobile phone seemed to do the job. So I really appreciate those that stuck around through those technical issues. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for playing. It's been a great time for me. Okay. So are we getting any more for the last game of the night? Are we getting any more players for the last game? And in the meantime, if you do want to see some more crowd play, don't forget, it's important. It's important. Mucho importante. You must subscribe so that you know when I'm going live, and touch my bell end so that you're notified of when it happens. So when you touch my bell, not only do you give me a warm tingly feeling inside, you also get notified whenever I go live with a new stream, whether that's crowd play, whether it's Stadia play, whether it's retro gaming, or anything in between, whether it's a long form video that's not live, which I do on occasion and I've been working and recording footage for. You will be notified whenever new content goes through. So please do it. Please do it. Thank you very much. It really helps out my channel a lot, and it gives us more opportunities to actually try out new features like crowd play. The more people that watch and the more people that engage, the more likely that companies such as Konami, who popped into my chat the first time we streamed this, they want to work with us and play with us. Okay, but it looks like we've got 7 people in. This is going to be the last game of the night, so it looks like 7 is it for the final round. And you're right, Nick, it is the future. It's a future that I've been worried about for a long time, but now that Stadia's in my hands, I'm not that worried anymore. Don't forget, guys, once you have touched my bell end, you can also become a member if you choose to. You know, I've got a Patreon as well. That Patreon is Juggernaut, just like everything else is. But I do also have membership availability on YouTube. I try to make them as cheap as I possibly can, and you get a few extra perks if you want to become my members. So I've got a handful of members right now. They're getting their first perks at the start of this month. They get behind the scenes footage, they get private gameplay sessions, they get a high score table at the end of long form videos, so their names are emblazoned in lights. And a few bits here and there in between. I give away free codes for certain games to my members. I give away codes, extra codes I get for Steam and things. So yeah, there's a whole lot of extra things you might enjoy if you become a member. But being a member does cost money, unfortunately. But touching my bell end is free, and it's very enjoyable. Everyone who's involved in touching my bell end loves it. Oh, Gorlock is down. I win the round. My connection is going really wobbly now. I think my work are doing something with it. Yeah, so it might stop the game actually. It's saying the connection's getting unstable. So it could be that my work's just doing a data backup or something. I will have to have a word with them and say,
Hey, none of my streams, buddy!
okay, I'm in the revenge cart, but there's nobody I can kill. Well, that's a swig for me.
I'll be back in a bit, Yummy.
Oh, and also, if you want to give like a small tip, and you don't want to use YouTube memberships or Patreon, you can go to paypal.me/Juggernaut and drop something there. Again, it's completely optional. I don't expect anyone to do it, but if you wanted to drop a little tip my way, that would be very much appreciated, and I would thank you very much for that. But as I say, what I really want you to do is subscribe. That's what I want you guys to do for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Touch my bell end if you haven't already. Share the channel with other like-minded people who will touch my bell end also. That would be really appreciated, you know. Share me out. That way, if more people get to see the stream and more people like what they see, we might be able to get more features like crowd play early on. We might have more brands wanting to work with the channel and things, which would be awesome. Because all that I want to do, to be perfectly honest with you, is chill out after a hard week of work and talk to some like-minded people and just forget my troubles for a bit. I work in insurance, and as you can imagine, with COVID, it's quite bleak at the moment. There's a lot of rough stories that you hear every day, and I just want to switch that off and play with people and have fun. And I hope you have fun. I really, really do, because that's the whole point of this channel, is to have fun. Maybe educate you on some classic games you've never heard of. Maybe show you some new stuff that's either around the corner or has just landed at our feet. But at the end of the day, just want you guys to have a good time. And as I said before, I don't know how that last game worked. I didn't see, I was too busy drinking. But anyway, that is the end of crowd play for tonight. It is getting rather late, it's 1:30 in the morning. But what I will say, and I don't normally get political on the channel, I do drop the occasional thing, but what I will say is, you know my bell on my channel. His name is Barry. He's Barry Bellin. Now, I'm going to bring him up again, okay? And I want you to take a good look at Barry. So have a look at Barry. Okay, there he is. There's Barry. Now, did you notice anything about Barry? Did you guys see something on Barry? See, Barry wasn't wearing a mask, was he? So don't be a Barry Bellend. Wear a mask. Keep yourself safe and other people. Protect yourselves at all costs. Okay? Keep yourself safe. And I hope you have a good night, guys. Don't be Barry Bellend. Keep yourself and the people you love safe. Okay? And until the next stream, I hope you're well. I hope you have a good time. And I'll see you soon. Possibly even tomorrow night. Okay? Thank you everybody for stopping by. New friends and old. Familiar faces and new ones. I really appreciate you all popping in. Whether it's just for a minute or two, or whether it's here all night. I just really am thankful for all of your guys' support. Okay? So, thank you very much. I get the feeling that touching your bell end won't be as productive as you touching mine, Ryan. But if you have a channel, then send it my way and I will touch your bell end, Ryan. Okay? Alright, guys. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed this Friday evening with crowd play on an awesome game of Bomberman. Thank you very much, and I will see you on the next stream. Okay? So, just in case, as a reminder, you didn't catch the links before for Patreon and whatnot, check them out on my intro. Okay? Good night, people. Take care.